Gabriela Vidal is live downtown with a proposal aiming to make these properties more secure. Gabby?
Yeah, Corey, Friday morning's heartbreaking tragedy, the death of 12 and 14-year-old Paris and Quayron Hari, marks yet another shooting incident that happened at an apartment complex in the downtown area, killing a teenager or multiple teenagers, all of which stemming from events where these units were rented out for a party or a big event. And now the Downtown Neighborhood Association is trying to find barriers to prevent certain short-term rentals in the area.
No matter what the outcome of the investigation, this is incredibly heartbreaking and tragic for the city of St. Louis.
2 teens killed at the couple's Station Lofts apartments. While St. Louis Metro Police are currently investigating this as a murder-suicide, Public Safety Director Dan Isom is raising concerns over teen access to guns.
And it speaks to the proliferation of guns in the city of St. Louis and how especially they're dangerous for our young people.
This and the recent shooting death of a 16-year-old at the Eli Walker Lofts downtown are also demanding another call for action.
People seem to be now more interested in making sure that we have some sort of wraparound when it comes to putting in requirements for having Airbnbs, especially in downtown.
LaShayna Lewis with the St. Louis Downtown Neighborhood Association says members of the Board of Aldermen are working on a bill they hope will put some barriers on who can rent out properties as Airbnbs in the downtown area.
Nothing to completely bar it, but maybe just kind of put a little bit more of handles around it so that we don't feel like we're just as lost as we are now when things like this happen and we feel like there's no recourse or no way to move forward.
Lewis expects it will be loosely based on a similar board bill proposed by Alderwoman Christine Ingrazia back in 2020. The goal will be to make people have to go through a formal permit application in order to use their property as an Airbnb type rental.
It's more about making sure that the people who are renting out the places are being responsible stewards for their properties, especially when it comes to multifamily units like condos, like in apartment complexes, where you also have to think about what the permanent residents might be thinking and or experiencing whenever these places are being rented out.
While the details are still being worked out, one parameter Lewis would like to see is a policy requiring an adult inside the rented property,
just so that we can have someone there to help when unfortunate circumstances like what has recently happened happens.
Public Safety Director Dan Isom said this morning that this incident that happened here at the apartment complexes is still being investigated as a murder-suicide, and part of that investigation is investigating who owned that gun that led to the teen's death. Reporting live downtown, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.